Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to the LT11 live training feed today here at Moving, Climbing, and Fitness in Boulder, Colorado. With me today, I have my partner, Justen Sjong, and featuring pro athlete Daniel Woods. Today's goal is we hope to show you guys what it is Justen and I do. Daniel's been gracious enough to participate in a very challenging workout today, and hopefully you guys can understand what my role is and what Justen's role is as the Team of Two duo. So we're going to be doing two separate things. Daniel will be up here on this mezzanine with me doing training based, and he will be heading downstairs after that to do climbing based with Justen. Again, like last time, if you guys have any questions, feel free to send them in, whether they're for me, for Justen, or for Daniel, and we'll try and get to as many of those as we can and answer them the best way that we can. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy today. Daniel's site, he's going to go hard. How you feeling, buddy?
Feeling good, rusty yesterday, so ready to get pushed today.
Nice. All right, cool. Well, without further ado, we're going to get started. We're going to have 5 different stations up here for Daniel. Each station is going to be a minute long with a 30-second rest period. During that time, the goal for Daniel is to kind of slow his heart rate down, recover, get as much back as he can. What we're trying to accomplish today is to try and break Daniel down physically, so that way mentally he has to perform better downstairs with Justen. So we're going to try and make sure we don't pull too much on those pulling muscles while he goes downstairs to climb. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And you guys ready? All right, cool, sweet, awesome. All right. So Daniel's going to start off with ring rows, okay? He's going to have a minute-long interval. Timer's over here to the side. Ready? Go. Nice, Daniel. Good. So the goal for Daniel, he wants to keep himself very flat as possible. Okay, a lot of control in that core area. He has a beam behind him he's using to help with a little stability. The wider he takes his feet, the more of a base he has. So the goal right here, again, is all core strength and that shoulder strength. So Daniel, when he brings his arm up, he's exhaling out. Good, buddy. Nice job. Come on. You got another 30 seconds, D. Good, good, good. Nice. Perfect. So one thing I'll be looking for is if Daniel starts to get tired, he's going to start to rotate a lot. Nice job, buddy. Bring your feet in a little closer. There we go. Let's make it a little harder. Again, when you bring your feet in closer, you take away that base, which makes it a lot more intensive on the core. Nice, buddy. You got 10 more seconds, my man. Come on. Good, D. Nice. Come on. Nice and slow. Nice and easy. 5 more seconds. Good. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Good. Rest. That's 30 seconds. So that's number 1. Next thing Daniel's going to do, we got some atomic balls. Okay. He's going to do a plyo pull-up on 1 ball. Okay. So it's going to be like a double clutch almost. Good, buddy. You got 15 seconds. Let's get on this one right here. Okay. Get on that one. Got 10 more seconds, my man. Good, and Daniel has a heart rate monitor on right now. Justen's tracking that. He's at 169 right now. 2, 1, go, buddy. Come on. Good, nice double clutch. Nice, D. Come on. Good, remember to breathe. That boy. Good. Nice. Good. This is a very much more advanced exercise right here. Again, the goal is to find ways to challenge Daniel. So when we're working with an athlete, we want to try and challenge them physically to a point that they can, handle in a safe manner. He's at 190 right now with his heart rate. Nice, D. Come on. Good. Nice, buddy. Daniel's going to get pumped. So if he gets pumped, he's going to step off. He's going to shake out for no more than 10 seconds. Come on. Good. 10 seconds, buddy. He's at 196 right now. That a boy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, D. Come on. Come on. 15 seconds, buddy. That's it. Come on. Come on. Come on, Daniel. Good. He's got another 10 seconds. Ready, D? Ready? Go. Last one. 7 seconds. Come on. Good. 5, 4. Come on. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Good. Perfect. Okay, 30 seconds. D, go ahead. Lay on your belly. So now we're going to go to the TRX. So Daniel's going to put both feet in. Lift up 1 foot, bud. And we're going to do an atomic push-up. Other foot. So he's staying right here. His knees are on the ground. He's recovering. Okay, what's his heart rate at, Jay?
75.
So 175. So he was at 196. So he's dropping it down. He's breathing. Nice job, bud. And again, these are drills that we do with our training groups. 3, 2, 1. Get it, buddy. 1 minute. His knees come in, and then he pushes. Nice. When he comes in, he's going to contract his abs. Good. Nice breathing. He's never holding his breath. When he brings his knees in, he exhales. When he goes down and pushes up, he's exhaling. Attaboy, Daniel. Good. Come on. Come on. Good. You got 40 seconds, buddy. Nice job. Good job. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good. His hips are up. When he kicks his feet back, he does not drop his hips. His arms are under his shoulders. Attaboy. Come on, buddy. Push. Good. Head's aligned. His head's not dipping down when he pushes. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. One thing I'm going to look for, too, is that lower back. If that lower back starts to sag, I'm going to tell him to take a rest. Come on, D. 15 seconds. Good form, buddy. Push. Up, 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 up. Come on. Good. Nice. Take a quick second. Ready? Go again. Finish it up. 7 seconds, buddy. Come on. Push. Nice, Daniel. Come on. Come on. Come on. Last one. Last one. Up, 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 up. Good. Time. Down. Perfect.
This one he was able to hit 190.
We're at 190 for the atomic push-up. Okay. All right. Daniel's going to be back on the atomic balls. Okay. We're going to do a windshield wiper drill. He's going to have one hand on either ball. Legs are going to come up, and he's going to do a windshield wiper. Okay. 9 seconds, buddy. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Again, if you're doing these drills like this and you're tired, it's good to have someone spotting you. Attaboy. Come on. Good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Straighten out those legs a bit. Straighten them out. Straighten them out. Attaboy. Good. Come on. Again, we're also hitting climbing specific here with that open hand grip strength. Come on, buddy. Good. This is a lot harder than D's making a look. Come on. Come on. Nice, buddy. Come on. 40 seconds. Good. Yep. Breathe. What's his heart rate at, Jay? 181. 181. Good job, buddy. Ready? Set. Go. 30 seconds, buddy. Come on, D. That's it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's it. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, Daniel. Come on, Daniel. Good. Now he's getting tired. So this is what we want. We want this physical exhaustion, okay? Because then the goal is to get him to perform downstairs. 15 seconds, buddy. Come on. Ready? Go. Come on. As an athlete, you need to learn how to perform when tired. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good. All right, I want you to rest. Rest, rest, rest. So I'm going to tell him to rest the last 5 seconds. 2, 1. Lay on your back, buddy. Do you want to grab this?
I got it.
You want to explain this like a 6-inch drill? All right, so what I'm going to do next with Daniel, we're going to do a 6-inch drill. So his feet are going to be up 6 inches. His chest is going to be up, and I'm going to be pushing down on him to have him resist my pressure.
All right, D. Let's push it. He's starting at 164 right now. 160. Nice, D. Come on, keep the breath. Good. Come on, want it. 170. Good, D. He's feeling it. 178. Good, D. 180. Back up. Come on, fight. Want it. Want it.
4, 3, 2, 1, time.
Nice.
And that is 1. So now Daniel's going to head downstairs with Justin, and they're going to climb. When he climbs, that's round 1 for him. Okay, so this is the first part of round 1. So now he has to go climb. How you feel, buddy?
Daniel's cruising down right now. He's got a boot up. He's grabbing some water. The idea here is we're going to climb for 15 minutes. And we're going to start him off on the caution V11 and see where he is. All right. All right, D. Let's go. Let's go, D. Tired? You're lightheaded? D's very tired right now. Need some food? Okay. He's dropping down his heart rate. We're going to do 4 to 5 problems. Since he's not feeling all that great, we're going to drop it down. Let's drop it down to, let's do one quick one on the orange V5 over here, D. You okay? Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm looking for right here is his body language. Him saying he's nauseous, he overdid it. Good, D. So my goal here is just to kind of get him moving and see how he's feeling. Nice, D. For D, this V5 is very easy. It's a non-issue. Beautiful. Good. Find your breath. Good. How are you feeling now? A little bit better? You want to go the yellow 10 or the yellow 12? Which one are you thinking? Let's do the 12. Okay, we're going to do the Biohazard 12 right here from John Cardwell. So if you look at D right now, he's definitely looking tired. His eyes. Things that I look for in an athlete is their pupil contact. The goal is to have about 3 seconds of eye contact. If it's less than 3 seconds, there's some doubt. If it's more than 3 seconds, there's hesitation. D's really good about slowing things down. Good, D. Nice. Good. I'm watching his facial expression. Good. As a coach. Good, D. Nice breath. My concern right here is his head movement's starting to get jerky. Come on, D. Want it. More drive with your leg. You okay?
I feel good. My stomach.
Stomach? That's not good. Can we get some food? Can we get a little bar? At the front desk? Yeah. D is definitely tired. D, try a little bit of tea. A bit of tea.
Oh, dude. Ugh.
You okay? Okay. You destroyed him, Kris.
That's weird though. I feel okay in the muscles, but like right now in the head, it's like
You're lightheaded?
really lightheaded. Like I can't see, my vision's like blurry. Oh.
Did you have breakfast this morning?
Yeah.
You did?
Good.
You want to ask about the confidence stuff?
What?
You want the confidence stuff?
All right, D. Heart rate's really dropping back down. You definitely pushed hard.
Okay.
Sure you're okay?
Yeah.
This is never fun when an athlete gets this tired. D definitely pushed hard upstairs. All right. Which one are you looking at? I need you to feel halfway decent. I don't want you pushing quite as hard. Let's do the 8 right here. This 8. The red. The red hearts. The arrest problem. It's fairly For you, it's fairly easy. You drop down and right. Good.
So with Daniel feeling the way he's feeling, you know, so for my job as a trainer, when this stuff happens, kind of change the plan up a little bit. So for Daniel's next round of fitness, it's going to be a little less intense.
Good,
Sometimes you just never know. Like, Daniel's gone through harder workouts than this, but you never know with the client. They might respond in a different way. Depends on the day, what they've been doing for their training currently. And so, I mean, Daniel's an incredible athlete. It's just, that's a very high intensity drill station upstairs. So when we go back upstairs, we're going to change it up a little bit, kind of give him some more like recovery drills, so that way we can get the climbing stuff on lock.
Good.
Nice, Daniel.
You're not looking good still. You okay?
It's really weird. It's like low humidity day or something. I don't know. My like whole throat's super dry.
Need more water?
Go grab some water. Go grab some water.
We're going to have Daniel grab some water real quick. It's pretty dry and cold in Colorado right now. So again, like the weather change, it's got really cold pretty quickly. It was pretty nice this weekend, and that can honestly affect someone's performance a little bit. So Daniel's complaining about his throat being really dry. So we're going to let him get some water. We're still letting the timer go for the climbing aspect.
8 minutes.
And again, what I'm going to have Daniel do when he comes upstairs, we're just going to go a little lighter scale and just try and get his physical back a little bit and try and have him recover, so that way, again, we can get him climbing a little bit harder. But again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to send those in. Again, either for Justin, myself, or for Daniel. It's probably been a few months since Daniel has done a workout like this, so yeah, you just never know how someone's going to react when you try and push them to their upper limit.
All right, D's gonna get on the V9. D, I really want you to be aware of your eyes. Soften them out. I know you're tired. I know you don't feel good. Find your breath. Good.
Daniel's got about 7 more minutes of climbing left, and then we're going to transition
Good, D.
again. Nice, D. Come on.
This one has a nice jump on it.
That's it.
See if he can engage his lower body. Good, D. Beautiful.
Nice, Daniel.
Good, D.
So when he's poppy like that, that's a good sign. So when we're working with someone, they're feeling tired, but they can still kind of pop.
We're gonna go.
That's a good sign. So Daniel didn't look very sluggish on there. I know when he comes off, he's breathing hard.
Facial expression.
But I think he's getting it back. I think he's getting it back.
Focused and present. Good, D. Cool. You're looking at the green 11 here for Maddie Hong. Okay.
The screen one's
Green right here. All right, D. Slow your eyes down. Excellent. That was really good. Feeling all right? You're slowing it down. Need more water? Okay. So right now, Daniel's just trying to collect himself. We're going to probably do another 11. You want to do the white 11 on the left? Okay. Right now, what Daniel's doing really well is just calming himself. His facial expression. He's not getting all drama queened.
Daniel's got about 4 more minutes left to climb in.
Preview it once, D. Good. I like athletes to do between 2 and 3 previews. The first one is just a confirmation of what he's going to do. The second time is more when you start using your senses. Incorporate so it becomes visualization. Include your eyes, seeing the holds, feeling the body movements, and hearing the intensity levels, the changes, shifting your gears. Come on, D. It's all right. Get back on. Good.
Come on, D. Come on.
Right now. Worse it felt.
3 minutes.
It's got 3 more
You have any
minutes.
questions?
3 more minutes. No questions so far.
Any questions online? None? All right. All right, D. Now, obviously he's not feeling well, and he's not able to get his heart rate up. From my point of view, that has a lot to do with the distractions. Good, D. Beautiful. It's all right. Just brush those holds. Slow it down. Got it. Engage your lower body. The answer's not in your feet or in your upper body. Don't pull harder. Sag. Sag into those feet. You got it, D.
One question from Benjamin asking what Daniel ate this morning. Daniel said he had a full breakfast this morning. He said he was up early enough, had a full breakfast, plenty of fluids. Again, like sometimes like these things happen where, someone in our group or someone we worked with for a long time is, they just have a day where they just get affected a little differently. And there's nothing you can really know, like how to tell that. We warmed Daniel up pretty good. Starting off, he was climbing.
It's all right.
V10 before we started. So
Want a little moisture on it.
These things happen, and it's just about trying to, get
a little
the
moisture on the
confidence back,
skin
and,
definitely helps.
And also too, it's good to see how athletes react to this. Daniel will come to the gym and he'll do every V13 and do it easily. So we got about 1 more minute. We're going to transition. Probably give Daniel a little bit of a break and answer some of the questions that have come in about his diet and different things like that. So Daniel's getting some more water right now.
Want it. There
Come
you
on,
go.
Daniel. Come on.
Good.
Come
D.
on, Daniel.
Come on, keep it tight.
Nice, Daniel.
Beautiful.
Nice. Good.
Want it.
Now he's getting it back. Come on. Come on. Good, Daniel. Come on, buddy. Go get it. Get it. Nice. Good.
Okay, D. Let's sit down.
All right, that's the round of climbing done for Daniel. We're going to have Daniel sit for a little bit. Justin's going to go over a few questions with him just as a coach to an athlete.
It's really dry.
Drink some tea.
Feel in your chest? Yeah.
My chest just feels so dry. It's hard to my breathing's off because I can't breathe properly, so I just get pumped and my vision's blurry.
Yeah, today's the first day of what winter has in store for us. It's really dry out there. The air's really crisp and cold.
Oh, altitude sickness, and I've lived here my whole life.
Altitude sickness. We're at 6,000. A little bit below
Yeah, it's
6,000 right here.
climbing at 10,000 2 days ago.
Nice. How do you feel about finishing up your project up in the pass?
I feel good now. I don't know, I've just lately been doing mostly outdoor climbing, so this is my first time transitioning back into training mode inside, and just the two approaches are just so different. Like, I can definitely now tell my body's not as in good of shape in the gym as it is outside.
Yeah.
So it's good. The session's going to be a good eye-opener, I think, to what I need to work on.
Do you when I climb outside, my skin changes. Do you feel a difference between when you focus outside to when you come inside?
Like right now, my skin's really thick from climbing on granite, so whenever I'm grabbing onto the plastic holds, my skin's too dry to actually stick and feel secure. So, like what happened on the V11 twice, my left hand dry fired, and it's just because my skin's too dry to actually connect with the hold. So I guess I'll just be that a challenge today.
No, I struggle with that a lot. And do you ever notice I walk around with a wet towel, soak up my hands? I love climbing at rifle because I can soak my hands in between burns, get my skin moist, so it actually grabs the rock.
That's true. That's key, I think, is to have like a moist towelette with you in time of need. So, but I feel like I just need a humidifier inside my chest, and then I'm good.
All right.
Okay.
All right, we're upstairs with Kris. Grab another drink of water.
Might take just one bite.
Please do.
That's really, I'm better now, but before
You look better on that last burn.
I got so like it's getting pale.
You didn't look good. You
just beating them up physically. D, how you feeling right now? Feeling a little better? Oh, 60% better. Okay. Go ahead and take your climbing shoes off. So I'm going to have Daniel kind of do some like active recovery stuff. Just kind of like let him get it back, and then the last round we'll pick it up a notch again. So Daniel's just going to do easy stuff. So I just want you to jumping jacks for a minute. Okay, ready? Go. So if you're going through workouts, and I tell clients this all the time, if you're feeling weird, come forward a little bit. If you're feeling a little weird or lightheaded, like stop. Okay, and just like adjust it. So again, the good thing that I like to do is like really change things on the fly if I have to. And so Daniel, we're just going to take a little easier. Sorry, I feel really tired. The jumping jacks are hard.
For my diet, mostly just try to keep it balanced, like a lot of vegetables, meats, pastas, stuff like that for carbs. But I don't know, today's just a weird day. Like the humidity feels a little bit lower than usual.
So I'm going to have Daniel just relax for a second. He's going to take another minute right here. And Dee was even talking about before he got here how dry his throat was. He's going to get more water. So yeah. But with Daniel, I mean, I don't know if Daniel takes any supplements. I don't think he does. I've never seen him take a protein shake. I know that was a question on there. Justin, any other questions on there that people are curious about? I mean, really, so what we're hitting here, like there's like a physical endurance that we're working on downstairs. Like we're just looking for like a performance type base of workout where trying to train an athlete's body to perform when it's tired. You know, so this is a popular workout that we do here where people really enjoy going through circuits and then trying to perform while climbing. How you feeling? A little better? Just relax. All right, so people want to know if you take like protein shakes.
Not too much protein shakes, no. More, I have Whole Foods. I buy these like containers that have a bunch of nutrients and protein, whey protein stuff added. I mix into a smoothie, and that's about it. But I mean, yeah, I think taking supplements is beneficial for sure, especially if you're trying to recover after a workout faster.
Where do you find your balance between training in the gym and then being outside a lot?
That's the crux right now, is finding that balance. I guess the biggest thing is finding confidence in the climbing, and that's what I'm trying to do now. And definitely right now my mind's it's only in a tired realm, so it's really hard to like snap back into reality and be like, this is what I need to focus on and this is what I need to do. And I have that issue outside as well, is like not reflecting too much on my failures and stuff, but reflecting on what I need to improve to be able to accomplish the main goal and being present in that moment.
What was the hardest part about it being up here? Which
honestly, the atomic ball pull-ups was pretty hard. I've never done that before. And I'd say the windshield wipers as well. My hamstrings are really tight, so it's hard for me to keep straight legs and be able to execute that way. But so, I mean, all the workouts took a toll on me.
It's been a while. Like I was saying, it's been a while since Dee's gone through a workout like this. How long would you say?
I probably haven't worked out like this in like maybe 5 or 6 months. I'm kind of just now coming off of my outdoor wave and starting to rev up for indoor season since it's winter time now. So this is my kickstart.
What are your goals for the indoor season?
Indoor season, I'll be doing the ABS Nationals again, the Dark Horse Championships, going to Japan for the TNF Cup. Those are my recent competitions coming up, and then also just train inside for some outdoor stuff. So,
all right. Well, Daniel's almost through the whole circuit right now. Are you feeling a little better? Do you want to try a few things? Okay. Do you want to do the windshield wipers again? You got 40 seconds left on it. All right. So he's gonna go back to the windshield wipers. If he feels tired, or I feel like he's not doing well, I'm gonna bring him off. Attaboy. 30 seconds, buddy. Good, good, good. Nice. So a lot of times, too, it's going to come down to like Daniel Okay, buddy. 2, 1, go. He's just going to hold a plank. He's going to his forearms. Again, plank's very simple. I'm looking for elbows under the shoulders. I'm looking for hips to be up a little higher right there. Good. Perfect, buddy. Arms are making like the number 11. He's not bringing his hands together. He's kind of keeping himself like on a good base right here. Nice, buddy. How are you feeling right now?
Whew.
Okay. Any dizziness at all? Eyes a little blurry. Okay. Okay. So I think Daniel, we're trying to get him to recover a little bit, but I think right now it's going to be an issue the rest of the session. He's got 20 more seconds. Attaboy. Come on. Good. Really strong. Good. So I'm going to look for that lower back. His lower back's starting to dip down a little bit, so I'm going to kind of put my hand on his belly button, have him try and retract his stomach to pull that up. Pull it up a little bit. Right there. Good. Nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. Nice job, buddy. Okay, now Dan's going to go back downstairs. Attempt to climb with Justen.
Go down the cave. How's that feel? Too much?
They're going to head to the cave, guys. Here, Daniel, grab that cup of water, buddy. And drink that on the way down. All right, so I'm going to look for more questions coming in right now. I know I was told there's a few more. Let's try and pull these up. Yeah, Sean called it. Daniel's not super stoked right now. Again, it's just these things happen, and we're just trying our best to like adjust the workout for Daniel. Let's see what other questions we got. Yeah, I mean, there's more questions about supplements. As a trainer, like for a workout like this, I would tell Daniel, hey, let's go have some sort of a protein after this. But I'm also curious too, like what does his diet look like on a regular basis? So like trying to perform at this high of a level, like it's really important to make sure that you're supplementing yourself in a very positive way so you can perform like this. Let's see.
All right, D. We got a couple.
Yeah, so for the warm-ups, there's a question about the warm-ups. So what I had Daniel do, we did some
we have
dynamic
a couple
warm-ups
basic questions
to start off, so trying to get his heart rate up. And
people asked,
then we
did
did
you warm
climbing
up before
warm-ups.
this?
So now we're going to
Yes,
cut
I did
to
warm up
lowering.
before this. I basically, I did a bunch of 5s, some 6s, a couple 7s, and then tried some of the moves on the harder ones, and felt good for sure. Like I felt in tune with my body, but after doing these kind of workouts to tire your system out, the whole goal is to fluster your head, and right now it is getting the better of me, but just need to like snap back in and try to focus in and just rely on my senses, my sight, my sound, my touch, and just control the movement and flow and just tap in. So that's what I'm going to work on in the roof now.
Yeah, so someone asked what the purpose of this workout was, and we didn't state it very clearly at the beginning.
Yeah.
We had a conversation prior
Yeah.
to starting today, and you struggle. We all struggle with something.
Yeah.
And what was one of your biggest struggles?
Basically, my biggest struggle is finding confidence. It's really hard for me to not reflect too much on what's going wrong, and I do that a lot. Like I usually reflect too much on on the negative side of things in my climbing rather than what's going on positively. So I need to I think the goal of this drill is to beat yourself down to lower your confidence level and try to regain that confidence even though you're tired. So that's the purpose of this.
Okay. So another question was, have you done all these problems before? And the first round, yes, you had done all those problems over on the 45.
Yeah.
Now we're over in the M60 cave, and the goal here is there's 2 that you have not done.
Yeah.
There's an 11 and a 10.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to do either the 8 or the 9
Yeah.
to feel where you are.
Yeah.
I need you to get present again and just kind of have a better sense of your climbing right now. Then I want you to, from that, we'll attempt to on-site the 10 or the 11.
Biohazard. It starts on the right, the worm. Yep. Preview it really quick so you're not completely lost. So as a coach, I spent a lot of time focusing on their eyes, their facial expressions. Daniel really is looking better. Some of the questions online were, is he really sick? Yeah, he is definitely not acting. He does not feel good. He does look better right now, though. Good, D. It's all right. See that hesitation? He gets wound up. He needs to learn to deflate after that. Good, D. We all make mistakes.
Daniel's looking a lot better right now.
How well
I
we
think,
recover for him. Beautiful, D. Slow. Beautiful movement. Nice swing. Okay. Now, feeling okay? A little bit better? You look better. All right. Now I want you to do the 10 or the 11. What do you feel? You want to do the 11. I like it. So I need you to preview it twice. First time, just review the sequence logically. The second time, I want you to make note of where you need to try, where you're going to fight, where you can tone it down. Now, it's important to identify potential cruxes because that's where you're going to have to try hard. I think you want your right hand there, cutting left.
Yeah. Okay, so that's like just a bump hold.
Yep, bump, bump.
And then jump.
One question we have about injury prevention exercises. We're not doing any of those today. We had a lot of requests about having like a pure workout training video, so that's what we try to do today. And I apologize again just for having to like just change it up a little bit for D. I know Daniel's not super stoked about how he feels right now, and but again, that's part of training, and I think as someone who would work with Daniel is about understanding, okay, this is where he's at physically, so let's start at this point now and then work our way forward. Because if we do this type of workout with Daniel within a week, he's going to be crushing all this stuff, no problem. It's just about getting him readjusted to this type of intensity. But for like injury prevention stuff, there are a lot of things that we do with our groups and our clients to work on elbow issues, wrist issues, shoulder issues. Even like some people in here are talking about hamstring issues.
All right, Kris.
We do a lot of stretching of like hands-on PNF stretching with our clients for that.
Okay, D's going to do it. We identified right off this green volume, there's a big move. D and I talked about he naturally gets wound up. He wants it. He struggles with wanting things too bad. Nice, D. Come on. He needs to deflate to be able to open his body up on the big move. Good, D. Beautiful. Good. Beautiful. Come on, want it. Good. Come on. Just beautiful one-arm strength. That was impressive. Come on, D. Come on. Good. Nice.
Come on, D.
Want it.
Come on, D. Get it.
Want it. That was brilliant. The eye focus. Like right there, you see Daniel setting up. He noticed that he was tired. He already did a one arm. He barely got those holds, and he's concerned about that last go. Daniel has a tendency to tighten up his breath. The air pressure builds, and what I need him to do is release the air pressure so he can open up his body. So what I'm looking at with his eyes is his intensity, his focus, his desire. Get some water.
Can't breathe.
Right here.
Biggest crux today is breathing.
What was the biggest crux today?
Just breathing. I can't the air is so dry. I can't intake enough oxygen.
All right. How do you feel about finishing that one up? Okay. How are we going to... So why do we want the athlete to climb tired? Well, that's a great question. When being tired is a form of stress. When you're at the crag, there is stress. And we're creating an artificial stress indoors of being tired, making great choices when tired, knowing your behaviors. Daniel has definite behaviors. You see when he gets nervous, he gets really tight. He starts bending his elbows. He controls the movements. Good, D. You can see moments when he's really fluid and he's unstoppable, and other moments where he's concerned and he muscles. Like right now, huge difference between the first. Nice, D. Breathe. Come on. Get. Beautiful. Beautiful, D. Oof. Last move. Let's just piece that last move. Catch your breath. Like right now, his face is under duress. He's doubting himself. He knows he's capable, though. He's trying to muster that courage. Good breath. Slowing his heart rate down, slowing his focus. Becoming present. Like he was saying earlier, he struggles with reflecting. Why is he failing? Why are things not going right? And I think a lot of people struggle with trying to find the right answers to those problems. Good, D. Let's see.
Come on, D.
Beautiful. Do it one more time. I want you to repeat it. I want you to feel. No. No. Don't rush. Amateur hour there. Don't rush. Slow it down. Good. Smile. Okay. The difference between that, when you're tired, you're not able to relax. You're not able to straighten your arms and create that bounce. That time you're able to drop and pull through the toe and generate to the hold. Okay? Now that you've done it, I need you to do it again and feel it. Okay? Just feel the movement. Nice, D. Good. That time there was less bounce. And the reality is when you're tired, you're not going to want to bounce at all. I need a minimum of that to generate. Okay? You need to drop so you can pull on to that foot. So you can pull with that toe. Okay? More water. Your breath is really good. That relaxing breath that we've worked on before, it's really good. Nice eyes. Finding that calmness. The calm before the storm. So now what I need you to visualize is at that last move, dropping and finding a little bit of negative movement so you can bounce and pull with that toe. Engage, get that toe and leg engaged to generate. Okay? All right, D.
I think the cool thing about a live feed is you guys can really see, again, it's live, so it's not like we can know, not every section is gonna always be but yeah, that's why I kind of like the idea of the live feed training is you can kind of see where they're at, like what's happening, and there's no like, there's no cut or retake, anything like that. It's like, you know, it's just real life for D, and as you can see, he's struggling, you know, and so but our goal as a coach and a trainer is to keep building him up, encourage him, you know, motivate him, try to find something that does work for him that's going to help him, you know, kind of get out of that slump. So whether that's this session or the next time he trains, our job is to make sure that, you know, and that's kind of the good thing about having a coach and a trainer is like you can't go anywhere. You know, normally when you're feeling like this, you might want to, you know, leave the gym and be like, I don't want to do this anymore, but we want to try to help Daniel have success. We want to try and make him go through these moments so he has to dig down deep and really persevere, you know, when he's feeling, you know, feeling this bad. So, you know, even with the water and the bar, stuff like that, you know, it may not kick in for a little bit, but, you know, we do try to slow the athlete down. So if you do get really tired, if you're feeling fatigued, it's important to slow down. Don't try to, you know, push through like any type of, you know, foggy vision or lightheadedness, or if you're getting pale, like take a seat, relax, breathe, you know, cut the session short, or just take the intensity way down. And so that's what we're trying to do with Daniel right now, is just like really take the intensity down, because he has gone through workouts like this before where, you know, the exercises we're doing now were much harder, you know, when he did do these type of workouts with us in the past. So we know Daniel's capable of these things. We know that he does really well in these moments. And it's just one of those days where just adjusting it for him and just change it up a little bit. So I hope you guys are learning something from it. Again, any questions about any of this stuff, please keep bringing them in. We're going to do our best to get to them. And after the live feed, we will also get online and try and answer them through email or text. So feel free to keep them coming in. And when Daniel's feeling a little better, you know, we'll try and get him to, you know, really answer some stuff. But hopefully the next time we do a training with him, you know, he'll feel a little better. So, yeah.
All right, everybody. The goal here is we're moving on off the 11 and moving to the 10. He's not done this one. Has a little funky World Cup finish here. Doesn't really top out. It finishes on the side. I think, who set this one? Big question. Matty Hong. So D, the first time he went through the sequence logically. Second time, his goal is to feel the movements, feel how his body's going to need to respond. When I watch him preview, I'm watching his facial expressions, his concerns. Do you have any concerns left? 2? Okay, D, we got 2 minutes. Got to go. Got to finish up. Good, D. Beautiful. Good. Come on. Want it. Accuracy. Go into a pocket. Beautiful. You could hear him squeeze his core to get the accuracy that he needs. Beautiful, D. Couple little funk. Good, D. Beautiful. Come on. Nice two-hand finish. Great job. Good job. Psyched. Finish up there?
All right, Dan's going to head upstairs now. We're going to
upstairs.
finish up. Got a few minutes left. We're going to try and cool Dan down a little bit and finish up with some questions.
I think for me, I'm so used to climbing when I'm fresh, so this concept is new.
Finish upstairs? All right, we're coming upstairs right now.
All right, so Daniel's coming up. We're just going to finish up here just with a few questions, kind of let Daniel talk a little bit. I have a couple of questions that some people have specifically for Daniel about his training and stuff he did before, before he became a V16 crusher. So, so Daniel, one guy wanted to know what was your training like back in your youth days, like high school days?
The training that I did was more like, I for sure never trained seriously before my climbing workouts, like kind of what we're doing now. So I've always been really used to climbing fresh, or if I'm climbing tired, it's just from the previous day's climbing. But this is different. This is more of like cardiovascular, increase the heart rate, and then go and perform. So when I was younger, I never really trained like this. I did more like campusing, dead hangs, like finger strength building, but nothing that really got my heart rate so high. So this is kind of the first time that I've dealt with having to perform with a high heart rate and still succeed, and it's a big challenge. This is harder than the boulder I put up last week. So, but it's good though. It's kind of eye-opening right now at the moment, because I now know this is maybe the kind of training I need to push myself to that next level, because I know how weak I am at the moment and with doing this, with these kind of workouts. So it can improve in the future, I think, if I continue to do it.
I don't know about weak. I would say maybe not weak, but your fitness level is different.
Fitness
You're
level is very
fit
different.
for outside
Yeah.
versus general fitness indoor climbing. So
I'd say that was
cool.
well put.
Yeah, because I think there is a difference between how Daniel would train for an outdoor project. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, so for instance, when I trained for this boulder that I put up a few days ago, I established a bunch of boulder I set a bunch of boulder problems on my friend's wall that were roughly around V11 to V14, and they were all very finger intensive and wide compression style moves, kind of the moves that resembled my project. So I would train more that way rather than like doing a bunch of pull-ups and sit-ups and stuff. And outdoors is different, because your outdoor climbing comes down to temperatures, skin, and just believing in yourself to get up the climb. Whereas this kind of an exercise requires like fitness, like you kind of have to put in those few sessions if you're not used to it and suffer a little bit, then your body adapts and then you can perform on a higher level. So hopefully this is my first session and then we'll go from there.
Anything you want to add, Justin?
no, Daniel did awesome today. It was really, you definitely threw us a fast one.
Yeah, good recovery.
Cool. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in today. And thanks, Kris, for on the fly. Good job, Daniel.
Thanks.
Excellent job. And
I'm tired now.
I think we're...
Yeah, and if you guys have any requests for the next training feed, again, the request for this one was that people want to see like a workout. Workouts are different. This isn't all that we do. We do finger-specific workouts. We do open hand and hand strength workouts. We do shoulder workouts. We do just climbing-based workouts. So we were just trying to give you guys a sense of just something a little different that we do. But if you want anything specific, we are more than happy to create that for you guys. So if you want to see us go through a very specific finger training, then we'll do that. If you wanted to see Justin do his thing of coaching, systems board coaching, anything like that, we'll do that. So we're open to any ideas you guys have. But like Justin said, thank you so much for tuning in. Daniel's going to feel a lot better here in the next hour or so, and hopefully have him back for another one. But if you have any athletes or anyone like that you would like to see, please email us those as well, and we're more than happy to do that for you guys. But thank you so much for watching, and hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Awesome.